Hello YouTube, this is Joker and Harley 666 production. Just to let anybody know that I'm doing a video on my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Aside from liking Pokemon a lot, part-time I like to duel against my friends. I went to several hobby tournaments, and with this deck I actually won my first. The name of this deck is I needed Absolute Evil. Reason for it, because it relies on summoning Elemental Hero Absolute Zero to get rid of him, so I could bring out Evil Heroes. Evil Heroes are actually one of my favorites type of monsters, and here's a quick guide if you want to see the deck. I'm doing it because a lot of my friends keep telling me to, make the video. You gotta show people this deck and everything. I'm like, whatever. Anyway. So here's a look at the deck. I'm running one Elemental Hero Wildheart, one Elemental Hero Avian, one Sparkman, one Basinatrix, one Clayman, one Stratos, one Woodsman, one Ocean, Bubbleman. These are the elemental heroes I need, basically, just to summon the evil heroes. Right here I could get a sniper. Here I could get a lightning golem. Here I could get a lightning golem. With Avian and Basinatrix, I get quite a couple. Anyway, here are the regular evil heroes. Inferno Gyna and two Melissa's Edge. Here's a couple of cards just to add to the deck. Grand Mole, just for stalling. Morphing Jar, in case you got a bad hand. I mainly rely on this deck for all the monsters that go in my graveyard, so I could activate Dark Calling. So in case you have bad hand, Morphing Jar help out. Sangan, add any elemental hero that are 1500 or less. Add it to my hand, activate Dark Calling, Poly, whatever. Two Crystal Shears. One Penguin Soldier. This dude, I forgot his name. King of the Swamp. And basically, King of the Swamp just helps me out a lot. Substitute for any monster I want. He's also a water attribute, so he helps me bring out Absolute Zero faster. He helps me out for any of my evil heroes who I don't have in the graveyard or in my hand, so he's just the perfect substitute. And I just add Poly back into my hand. Got two polymerizations, two Dark Callings, one Dark Fusion, one Fusion Sage, one Fusion Recovery, two Emergency Call. I'm only running two because I have Stratos, so he's basically my emergency call. He's also my righteous, so Let me see. Hammer Shot helps me get rid of Absolute Zero sometimes. Burial from a Different Dimension. A lot of times when I activate Dark Calling, I remove my monsters from play. This actually helps me out bring them back into the graveyard, so I can do Dark Calling again. Swords, Stall, MST, staple. Everybody gotta have that. Heavy Storm. So in case I do get rid of Absolute Zero, I might as well get rid of the Magic and Traps too. 3. Propulsory Evacuation Device. Reason for it, because I actually like to shoot Absolute Zero back into my extra deck. So once he leaves the field, all your opponent's monsters are gone. One Mirror Force, one Waboku, and one Threatening Roar. I am missing Miracle Fusion in this deck. I would like to get it, but in Hawaii that card is $40, and I can't really afford that right now. Here's my extra deck. I run 3 Elemental Heroes Absolute Zero. One Elemental Hero Terra, Reason why I'm running him, because a lot of times when I do a 10,000 direct attack, I use him to get rid of Absolute Zero, and since Absolute Zero left the field, all your opponent's monsters are gone, and he gets to attack with 5,000. My Elemental Lightning Golem is actually my favorite. Destroys any monster once per turn, don't matter the face up or face down, don't have to discard a card. Elemental Dark Gaia, nice one because he could attack defense position monsters and put them into face up attack without any flip effects. Malicious Fiend, Evil Hero. Reason for it, 3,500 attack, and on your opponent's turn, your opponent gotta attack him. Pretty sweet. Evil Hero Infernal Wing goes right through defense, and whatever attack or defense is, whichever is higher, gets deducted from your opponent's life points. Wild Cyclone, basically he just destroys all your opponent's magic and traps, and he's not affected. Well, once he's summoned, so your opponent cannot activate anything until after the damage step, and once he does damage, he destroys all their magic and traps. 2 Evil Hero Infernal Snipers. Her effect is, if she's in defense position, your opponent takes 1,000 life points every time is your standby phase, and she cannot be destroyed by effects of spell cards, so Lightning Vortex is pretty much useless against her. She's pretty helpful. Well, basically, if your opponent has only like 2,000 or less attack, life points, she actually could help you out. You basically defeat your opponents within 2 turns. I've done it plenty of times, and since the defense is 2,500, it's kind of hard to get rid of. Also, if you have I did this combo just once that I had Swords of Raven Lights. I managed to summon her, put her in defense, and within 2 turns, not only did my opponent could not attack, he lost 2,000 life points, and therefore he lost the game. Couple of synchros. Red Jagged Archfiend, Brionic, Stardust Dragon, and Black Rose. Alright, so there goes my Absolute Evil deck. It's actually my favorite deck. I'm actually just missing Miracle Fusion into this deck. I have the game Yu-Gi-Oh! World Champion 2010. I got to witness a card called Parallel World Fusion. Basically, think of it as Miracle Fusion, just backwards. Instead of going from the graveyard to out of play, they're from out of play back into your deck to summon a fusion material monster, Elemental Hero only. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a good day.